Welcome to Collecting Chaos. It's the Monday morning show. I have a little selection of comics for you this morning. Things that I received over the last week. But this time I have a theme. I picked out ones that were kind of thematic. And the theme is going to be good girl art. Good girl art? Good girl art? Good girl art? I don't know. Comic books with the covers that have pretty girls on them. And if you want to watch it, you should probably stick around. Now, I didn't get any Golden Age this week, which is the heyday of good girl art, but it's having a resurgence. There's a new heyday of good girl art going on now, and of course they had one in the 90s and a little lesser in the 70s and 60s and 80s, you know. Yeah, it's been around for as long as comics have been. But we're going to start off this week from 1972, Lois Lane number 124. And as you can see, Lois Lane is prominently on the cover. In a scantily clad, and that would definitely qualify, in my opinion, as good girl art, or good girl art. I don't know. Next up, from 1970, we have Superman number 223, where there's a bevy of beauties here, and this looks like it has some foxing or mold on it. I'll have to see if I can treat that and get it off. I don't have an ozone chamber, which would be the best way. So, yeah. Number 223 of Superman. Again, the females are not as scantily clad, but definitely qualify in the good girl art category. Next up, go back a little further. This is a Black Hawk from 1964, and you know, Killer Queen, or Queen Killer of Shark, or Queen Killer Shark. I think that definitely qualifies as a girl art. You know, I think it goes in the category pretty well. And this one's not in the best shape in the world. Got some problems back here. I may fix that, I might not. Next we have All-Star Squadron, number 43. It has a pretty bad stain on it. And this is from 1985, and again, prominently featured on the cover is a female figure. Now we'll go to something a little newer. This is the Aphrodite 9 preview. Definitely qualifies as well. When we start getting into the newer stuff, it's more eye candy than it is girl art. But it is still, you know, good girl art. And here we have Noctera number 2. Wouldn't want to meet a woman with a gun that big that was pissed off like she looks like she is. Lots of skulls on the cover for those of you that like that sort of thing. Skulls and bones. I'm going to take a trip back to the 60s again. This is from 1965. Tales to Astonish. And of course you have Madame Macabre. So that qualifies. And we have Airboy versus the Air Maidens, and of course Airboy is being tortured. Again, I consider this in the same genre. $19.99 or so, maybe 2000. This is Liberty Meadows. I'm not sure what number that is. It doesn't matter what number it is. It's Frank Cho. It's Good Girl art. Here's another Liberty Meadows. This is number 4. The other one was number 11. Yet another Liberty Meadows by Frank Cho. Most of his covers are, well, this is Adam Hughes. So, yeah, that definitely qualifies as Good Girl art. And this is number 20. How can I not put Adam Hughes in a favorite cover of the week? I mean, that just doesn't make sense. And this is Liberty Meadows, number 16. And this is a Cho cover. And this one definitely goes in with the cover of the week thing. This is Dark Horse Presents number 3 with Mind Walk. Again, I really like this cover, and I'm going to put that one over here for the cover of the week. There's Dark Horse Presents number 5 with Roma and Trekker on the cover, and of course Concrete. This one's a more recent Red Sonja, number 25. I mean, it qualifies, but I'm not that big a fan of this particular cover. Here's a cover by Lenzner. Lenzner always will go there. This one is, I'm not sure who this one is by. Maybe it'll tell in the inside who did the cover. Nope. It's a nice cover though. And this is a Perella cover. It's a Noctera cover. This one's actually signed by the person that created Noctera, Scott Snyder. I have a certificate with it. And another Action comic. This one is from 1988. Bit of eye candy, but from John Byrne. So let's see what we have for our covers of the week. Notice I didn't move the Action comic. This one is in the running. Yeah. I'm going to take this one out because it doesn't, I mean, that goes above and beyond what I consider to be good art, girl art. Almost into erotica. This one definitely is going to stay. And these two. So this week we have 4 to pick from. Liberty Meadows, number 16. Yeah. Liberty Meadows, number 20. Action Comics, number 597. And Dark Horse Presents number 3. And this was published in 1986. So all of these are newer. This is it from 1986. This one's from 1986. And this is from around, these two are from around 2000. So they're all what I consider modern comics, even though a lot of other people don't. So there you go. Those are my my 4 picks for a possible cover of the week. We will figure out which one, and I will show you what my pick is on Wednesday's show, The Eternal My Light Project. So, everybody, we're coming out of the pandemic thing, so make sure it's doubly important for you to keep your hands clean. Wash your hands often. Before you handle your comics, before you go anywhere, wash your hands. It's good for your health. It's good for your collectibles. And we definitely want to be extra careful in this time. And we'll see you next video. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow night on Horizon Pick Stream. Bye.